Hey, how you guys doing? This is your girl, Cigar Lady Annette,
And Becky with Cigar Damas.
and we are the Tampa Sisters of the Leaf.
After a year, we finally got it right. How long did it take us to learn our own name? Way too long.
TSL,
Way too long. Yeah, we're like, what? We had to really think it out. Like Tampa SO.
Right. There's 4 little letters. That's it. TSOTL. So, we have special guests in the audience, people.
We do.
We're not going to bring them on camera, but because, there's no room for anybody else but us.
Caused too much ruckus.
I mean, like.
Some good looking men.
Right. But yeah, so we have.
We got some men's on here today.
And so, Becky and I are sporting Burning Leaf Cigar Lounge.
Repping our girl.
Yes. So we're going to say that this is the sponsor for this episode.
Podcast. Absolutely.
She hooked us up with these awesome t-shirts. So if you guys haven't had a chance to check out Burning Leaves, LEAFS Cigar Lounge LLC. So you can find her on Instagram, but I think Burning_Leaf_Cigars on Instagram, and but I'll leave her information.
It's female owned and operated, especially
Yes.
ladies. Support her.
Yes, she has a beautiful RV trailer. Is that what it is?
Yes. What does she have? A fifth wheel? Or she wants a fifth
She
wheel?
has a
Travel trailer right now.
trailer.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a mobile cigar lounge, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So since we have a little plug here, so if anybody's ever interested in an RV trailer, a mobile home, a tiny rolling molar, a sleeping, whatever you want to call, we have what's the name of your company again?
Oh, Camping World.
Camping
All right.
World, Milton McDonald, go support him so I can buy cigars. Go spend money.
Go to Camping World, look up Milton McDonald. All right.
And
So
we've
now,
had a lot happen since the last podcast.
really, what's
We've
happening?
had a wedding.
Oh my
We've
God.
had a birthday. Whose birthday was it? Yours. Did you forget already?
No, I was thinking on our last one we talked about the wedding.
But it hadn't happened.
Oh yeah, it hadn't happened yet.
We said it was going to
Yes.
happen. So yeah, we've had the wedding, we've had the birthday, we've had Mother's Day. Happy belated Mother's Day
Yeah,
to
we
all
had
of
a
our
lot
mothers
going on.
out there. Yeah. It's a miracle we survived.
Yeah, May is and then what, fathers get just one day in June.
Yeah. Fathers
Yeah.
get theirs in June. We will make sure we take care of the guys in June. We'll not make them barbecue. We'll let them actually relax.
Sounds good.
So what's the topic? Hit me with it.
So recently, I think
Uh-oh. That
this is something that really it bothered me, but it more so kind of just hurt me to the core because after 50 years old, hell, after 40 years old, hell, after 30 years old, you should be beyond like totally gossiping and bashing. I mean, we talk about people, don't get me wrong, like what's wrong with her shoes?
do we really? I don't recall ever talking about somebody's shoes, but put me in it. Sure we do. I don't know.
All right, I do.
We know she does.
But I've never bashed somebody like full on. Like, okay, so
Like in an open forum. Like
Yeah.
you might go to someone and vent
right,
about someone.
exactly, something
Per
that's going
se,
on. But
that to me is different than being in a public
yeah,
environment with multiple people. This is what we're referring to.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because you never know who's in there.
Absolutely.
You never know who's going to go back, and luckily it wasn't a messy person in there, because I didn't want to go back and tell the young lady, because I know, first of all, it would hurt her to the core, because she's a very sensitive person, and I just didn't feel like the drama going on. I figure I kind of put a halt to it at that moment.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do. I feel like sometimes when you hear stuff, you have to decide, is this really going to benefit them, or is it better off if I just keep my
Right.
hands clean and stay out of it?
Because the old Michelle really wanted to say is I'm not even gonna go
Well,
there.
did you say something?
Oh, yeah.
Let's give them the scenario. What went
Okay,
down?
so the
Go ahead.
scenario was these 4 people, 3 guys, 3 ladies and 1 guy. It was
Was
more
a
so,
man involved
yeah,
in
it was
this?
more so the ladies, but he kept co-signing. So
No.
I heard them like really bashing this young lady. They never mentioned any names. But then I realized, I was like, wait a minute, this sounds like somebody I know.
So they were saying stuff that made people who may have, without saying a name, they were making it aware of who they were talking about.
Right.
Because people are known for certain things.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Of this person. And I was like, they were really loud. And I kept looking around. So finally, I just went and sat right next to him.
Is she a cigar smoker?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if it was cigar smokers talking about other cigar smokers or just them, you know.
Nope, cigar smokers talking about another cigar smoker.
Okay.
So I just happen to know this young lady. Again, she's not like one of my really, really good friends, but I just know her. You know what I'm saying? We smoke together or whatever. But I know she's a really sweet person. And I know she's gone through things in life. I mean, you don't have to be a genius. You don't have to be a psychiatrist to see, psychiatrist to see when somebody's has gone through some trauma.
Absolutely. You can see brokenness on people a lot of times.
Yeah. And so this particular person, so anyway, these people were going, that's how I realized they were talking about her because of some of the things they said. So I went and sat right next to him and I had to really, really not be Michelle. The old Michelle. The old Michelle was about to go off. And then I had to sit there and I really had to take a deep breath. So what I did was they brought up another topic that just happened to be of somebody I knew. So they're
talking about two
different people.
Okay,
so,
now are they talking about something that they did to them, or are they just talking messy about it?
Just messy.
Okay, I wanted to clarify, just because sometimes people get something done to them and they just spit it everywhere.
No,
so they're
nothing
just
to do with them at all.
Gossipy and just attacking that person's character.
So now this other person, once they brought up this other person, I was like, okay, I know this person personally.
Stop talking about me like that.
Yeah, no.
I'm actually not that bad.
Oh, I'd have told you because you're not that sensitive.
You would have told me. I would have been. No, actually, I would have been like, well.
Right.
They don't like me.
Pay my bills.
Because I know you've told me once about somebody that said something about me, and I was like, really?
Like,
no, I don't think that was me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So anyway, so what I did was I gave the person a hug when they were I knew one of the ladies. I knew of her.
One of the gossipers.
Yes. So when she got ready to leave, I said, hey, have a good night. So give me a hug. I gave her a real tight hug.
If you ever said to me, Becky, give me a hug in that tone, I would probably run because I would know that tone's a little bit.
So I whispered in her ear and I said, I better not see one of you guys talking to that girl. And this is where we lost audio. Sorry, guys.